Next is Operation Committee.
And time starts now.
And the time starts now. First item is 10A, 2010-2016 Capital Building Program, Phase 3.
Right, and I understand we had a copy problem with the attachments.
Okay,
So I'm going to, these are for both action items,
okay.
capital maintenance and capital construction. Capital construction is the first one, clear documents, so you can see all the items.
So there wasn't any alternate?
No alterations.
Just a
Exactly
clear,
what
just a
you have,
clear
but
copy,
you might be able to
okay.
read this one a little bit better for the attachment. Reggie?
So as we move further along with our Phase 3 construction, we've realized some project savings. And what's before you right now is to try and reallocate some of those funds to four of the projects that you see. Okay. One being the Angel Oak, the other District 4 bus lot, Chicora, and Garrett Academy. With Angel Oak, we want to go ahead and put $125,000 toward playground equipment at that location. We're about 91% of the project has been completed as far as expended. And for the District 4 bus lot, we're asking for about $2.7 million. That's to cover the work that remains or needs to be done over the Azalea bus lot, along with what needs to happen over at Northwoods.
And if you recall, that original bus lot was allocated for $7.5 million, and as part of the Stono Park reallocation, we reduced it significantly, so we're just trying to plus that back up to provide for a facility.
So once the assessment came back from the civil engineer, it was decided that we needed about $2.6 million to finish out the project or to complete it. For Chicora, there was an error done by the design team where the lane width for the bus loop was inadequate. So we're going back to try and correct that right now. We're asking for $50,000 to reallocate it toward that part of the project. And the last one for the Garrett Academy, we removed that and we reallocated funds back in 2016 to the district-wide athletic improvements project in the total amount of $1.6 million. And we had in the program to do a Garrett Academy advanced design and seismic evaluation. So given the current status of what's going on with Garrett, we want to put money towards Garrett to do the seismic evaluation.
We had initially not moved forward that project, thinking that with the CAS, Garrett may close, but now that the Garrett campus will remain as some facility, we want to get that seismic study done.
Okay, great, gotcha.
So I would ask that when we make this motion, that we pull out and set aside the funds for the District 4 bus lots, because this board has made decisions in other communities not to have those bus lots expanded inside neighborhoods, and I would ask for the same consideration for my neighborhoods.
So you...
I would make a motion to approve all the other projects, but we pull that out until we as a board decide if we're going to treat North Charleston neighborhoods the same as we have treated other neighborhoods regarding bus lots.
And this is the bus lot on Azalea, correct?
Which butts up against a neighborhood and Northwoods.
And Northwoods.
You have
It's industrial.
No, she's just right, she's saying if we're not gonna do it on James Island, then she wants North Charleston to be treated the same.
I'd like
I
this-
personally feel like we're opening a huge Pandora's box because we're getting ready to, I mean, we have bus lots in Mount Pleasant and neighborhoods. So we've got to either decide, we're gonna go against what the state says and have a gazillion bus lots everywhere, or we're gonna go back and fix our James Island issue.
Well, and I respect that. My only response to that would be is that we've already opened Pandora's box.
Well, I guess my question is there complaints about the bus lot being built? I guess that's one
The
of
bus
them.
lot's there, it's already there.
Well,
So are you saying that the only time we won't put bus lots in neighborhoods is when people come and actively complain against them?
no, I'm trying to get an understanding of where you're going with this.
I'm going with this, that if we're not going to have them in neighborhoods, we're not going to put them in my neighborhoods. My citizens deserve the same.
Okay, well, so since Cindy...
So that's my motion. If it doesn't get a second, it dies.
Well, I hear the motion, but I don't want to tie one with the other when we're not comparing apples to apples. When we're talking about bus lot, I understand that. But there were,
different circumstances.
Yeah, there are different circumstances here. That's what I'm trying to understand. I'm not trying to say what you're saying is not valid. I'm just trying to understand your validity of what you're saying.
My validity is the Northwoods bus lot is closer to houses than the James Island proposed bus lot.
Are you just trying to make a point? If so.
No, I'm
don't
saying
fight
I
each
don't
other.
want to expand bus lots in neighborhoods close to
I mean, see-
houses if the board is going to vote against
Yeah.
putting bus lots in neighborhoods close to houses. However, if the motion does not get a second,
Then it doesn't get
it
a second.
fails.
Reverend Collins?
Not so much on the bus lot, but Mr. Barrow, and I read you the money that you want to allocate from savings in District 4. I don't know it's not exactly the agenda, but since you're talking about the money in District 4, is it possible to allocate some money to expand the Hershey campus? Wait a minute, let us speak for myself. I respected you. In other words, it's possible, because you mentioned about taking some from Garrett and some of this place. I want to know, is it a possibility that we can at least look into the fact that Hearst is a growing school also, and there's a bigger campus?
They need a new
So the-
school.
But hold on,
Under
please.
this, under this resolution, the answer is no, because this is the Phase 3 program. Hersey was not a Phase 3 project, Hersey's a Phase 4 project. We could in the future reallocate more funding for Hersey in the Phase 4 program.
So you-
We can't
okay.
take it from any of these
So if it's
projects.
phase 3, had to stay in phase 3, you're saying?
Correct.
Oh, I didn't know
The
that.
Phase 3 projects, these are the projects that were voted on by the taxpayers
Yes.
back in 2010. Hersey was not on that list in
That's right, that was the
2010.
next one, that's right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm glad, okay, so we can.
But I think
consider
we ought
that.
to fight for a new school.
Todd?
I move to approve the reallocation as proposed.
Okay. One second, okay, we'll have a call vote. Cindy?
Yes. I gave it an honest effort, people, but for crying out loud.
Yes. Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes.
Eric? Yes. Michael? Yes. Priscilla? She stepped out, so all passes. Thank you, gentlemen. Next is the 2017-2022 Capital Plan Program Phase 4.
Maintenance reallocation.
Maintenance, yeah. So this is just a reallocation savings of about a dozen projects in order to allocate funds for early purchase of HVAC equipment for North Charleston High School. That will start this summer.
Move to approve.
Second.
Second. Moved by Cindy, second by Todd. Call the vote. Cindy?
Yes.
Yes.
Todd?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Chris?
Yes.
Kate?
Yes.
Eric? Michael? Eric?
Yes.
Oh, Michael, yes? Ed?
Before Reverend Collins leaves, can we go ahead and vote on the potential consent because the next items are information, that way his vote can be on the record?
Sure. Since the other ones is information,
So I move that items 10A and 10B be on the potential consent for the January 22nd.
all in favor?
Yes.
Okay, so moved. Next is transportation summary report.
No presentation.
No presentation. I have some questions, but I'll call Jeff and Jeff about something I was just thinking about. So with that being said, motion to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Capital projects, it's okay, we have it in our thing. Thank you. Okay.